Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wanda. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Happy blessed Friday. Happy blessed Friday. Hope y'all had a blessed week. Because today it was raining real bad today over here. But never mind the rain. It's a blessing to see another blessed, beautiful day. So, in some parts of the country or some parts in the world, they got some people wish they did have rain. So I learned to adapt and not complain about stuff that's out of my control. So to a lot of y'all that be complaining and whining about stuff that's out of y'all control, oh well, that ain't gonna change nothing. That ain't gonna make nothing different. So, hey mama, hey, I love you too. So, anybody want a piece of pie? Anybody? Anybody? Hey Nikki. Anybody? Anybody want to raise it out the pie? Y'all want the pie? Do anybody want some red hot? Red hot pie. Red hot pie. Okay. So y'all, today's topic is some things need to be addressed. Girl, your prize is over there. In your candy. In your little box. This is not your pie. This is the pie. I have the box of pie on the side of the bed. And I got one out the box. I'm just saying. I love raisins. Hey, Jane, say Queen, happy Friday. So, y'all, the topic for the day is some things need to be addressed. Some things need to be addressed. Yeah. I'm going to give y'all a little time to come in. Because some things is going to be addressed. And guess who's going to address it? I said to the cat to the dog, me, I am Ann Mays, is going to address some things. Oh, wow. I ain't telling y'all what to do. Y'all already know what to do when y'all come in my house. When y'all come in my house, y'all already know what to do. All right, Nikki. Nikki is on Nikki, so you're on 2 platforms. So thank you, my girl. Thank you, Queen. Let me say this again. Some things need to be addressed. I'm just giving some people a little time to come in. Hey, Queen. Hey, girl. Well, girl, why you ain't been calling me? What's going on with you? I've been concerned and I've been worrying about you. You've been in my spirit. I thought about you earlier today. So I'm going to call you when I get off the live. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, Nick. So I see a lot of y'all on YouTube, and I only see, y'all know what this mean? Y'all know what this mean, right? No, it don't mean thumbs up. That's the like button. That's what it mean on YouTube. You have a question? So y'all listen. Okay. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Friday. Including to me. Happy Friday to me. Because I woke up to see another day. Every time I wake up, it's a happy day. How about that? Every day. No matter whether it's a good day or a bad day, it's still a happy day because I open my eyes. I don't know how y'all feel, but I know how I feel. I'm not letting y'all spirits and y'all shenanigans and some of the stuff that y'all allow y'all self to go to. I'm not going to let that rub off on me because I'm working on me. And guess what? I've been doing a darn good job. Staying out the way, staying out of trouble, staying away from the drama and all the mess and confusion. I'm doing a good job. And I be blessed when I stay away from all of the mess and confusion. You can't mix the two together, the good and the bad. You're either going to be good or you're going to be bad. Y'all got options. Y'all should decide instead of always being, and guess what happened? And guess what she did? And guess what he did? And guess what she said? And guess what he said? Day after day after day after day after. The same old stuff, just a different day, a different time, and a different hour, in a different year. Hey, Martha, good evening. So y'all, listen. So y'all that's on Facebook, y'all don't be knowing what the title is. So I'm going to tell y'all what the title is. The title is, well, what's going on over here? What's going on over here on Instagram? Is the title over here, Facebook? The date is some things need to be addressed. But so I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Instagram. Is they playing with me? Because all of a sudden it just dropped. Maybe God's trying to tell me something with y'all on Instagram because y'all be playing with a girl. They playing with me on social media. They really do. But that's all right. That's okay. But anyway, y'all, listen. Let me tell y'all why I chose the address, but I'm going to address, right? All right. So wait, let me get him a little time to come back in on Instagram. Even though they be playing with me on Instagram, I'ma still say what I gotta say. I'ma still, be on my platforms until I be saying something. I be saying I ain't gonna get on all these platforms. I'ma just be on, YouTube and this and that. But for some apparent reason, I be feeling sorry for somebody. I be feeling like somebody ain't got nobody to help them hook up their YouTube channel. So I've been giving them a little time to come on YouTube. But in a minute, I'm not going to be sacrificing all these different channels when all y'all got to do is come on YouTube. But it's okay. It's okay. So listen, today's topic is, I'm going to say it again. Today's topic is some things need to be addressed. Now, mind y'all, my birthday is coming up. My birthday is July the 3rd. For the people who don't know. Hey, Tracy. For the people who don't know. All right. My birthday is July the 3rd. Right. I will be 60 years old come July the 3rd. Right. So, I have, hey, Monique, hey, Cousin Girl. So thank you. So I have a comedy show / celebrate my birthday on June the 27th on Diamond Road. I'm going to say it again. I am celebrating my birthday on June the 27th, which is a comedy show / my birthday. So you'll get an opportunity to laugh, opportunity to enjoy yourself with me before July the 3rd, which is my birthday. I chose not to have a party for my birthday because I got something else going on next year. And I didn't want to spend unnecessary money to have a big old party. Because I was going to do it big for me, for my birthday. I was going to do it big. But since I got something else going on next year, I'm going to just work on what I got going on next year. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so, all right, on the flyer for the comedy show. Hey, Queen, Ohio in the building. We got Jersey in the building. Jocelyn in the building. So listen. Y'all listen and listen good. Because y'all going to miss something. I want to see if y'all the same people that been following me. Because if y'all been following me, some of the stuff I'm going to talk about going to ring a bell. Y'all going to be able to put the puzzle together. So on the flyer, I have a manager, right? And when I decide to have the comedy show, and when I decide to say, well, I might as well celebrate my birthday doing a comedy show, my manager did everything. My manager got the venue. My manager had the flyers made. Y'all can get y'all tickets. What is I forgot how you go about getting a ticket, but I'm gonna have that for y'all. Well, it's called Event Something. But if not, y'all can see me. I'll make sure y'all get y'all tickets, right? So anyway, my manager is doing everything funny. So on the flyer, they have me and special guests on the flyer, right? So even though it's my comedy show, my manager put special guests in to effect to be there to support the legendary Ann Mays. And I see a lot of y'all be hating because a lot of y'all ain't sharing the videos, and some of y'all asking for y'all tickets, and some of y'all are procrastinators. Y'all gonna wait till the last minute. ACC, y'all gonna wait till the last minute and y'all gonna ask how you buy the tickets, because that's what some of us Black people do. We wait till the last minute, then we won't buy tickets thinking you're gonna get them cheaper. No, the tickets are $25. They will not go on sale. They're $25. Yes. Yeah, the event. But anyway, on the flyer, they have my picture, right? And they made a video. So the video have me and my cousin on there. The video had me and my cousin on there. She's no longer on there, and I'm gonna tell y'all why she's not on there anymore. But first of all, again, I want to apologize to myself for being stupid, for helping some people and thinking me helping them and giving them a second chance after they didn't screw me. Well, and I want to apologize to me, because when people show you who they are the first time, I should have left it like that and believed in my mind and know that she showed me who she was the first time. Why would you think she gonna change? And she didn't. Thank you. This is a jacket. See, this is a jacket, a Ralph Lauren little jacket that I've been had. You can fit it. You can have it. I'm just saying. That's who I am. But anyway, so the person who made the flyer, all right, listen. The person who made the flyer accidentally, I ain't gonna say she accidentally, because I ain't see no problem with the picture. All right. Y'all remember, for the people who've been following me for quite some time, y'all remember I was the M-Line baby doll for Mardi Gras, right? For the people that remember, if you don't remember, when I get off here, you can go on my page. I made the umbrellas for Mardi Gras. I made the shoes. I didn't make the shoes. I designed the shoe for Mardi Gras. I designed the tutus. I designed the blouse. And I created the idea to be M-Line baby dolls. M-Line Well, what is going on with the what is going on with Instagram? It keep on dropping the lives. Yo, I really don't know what's going on with Instagram. It keep dropping my lives. No, I don't want nothing to happen to Instagram. I want Instagram to catch this because the person who need to hear this is on Instagram. And I need this live. Hold up, something going on with my phone, y'all. And I don't know what's going on Instagram. It keep on dropping the live. Wait, hold up. Hold up 1 minute, y'all. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We talking about something, but let me do something with my phone. Cause this ain't it ain't right. Yeah, something ain't adding up. Something not adding up. All right. So we gonna do this. Hold up, give me a minute. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but y'all hold that thought. We're gonna do this like this. We're not finna play no games. Cause I want Instagram to stay on. Cause I want her to get it. So I want people to realize that you can't use somebody that's good. Cause I'm blessed and highly favored. Hold on. I know it's a lot of y'all peekaboos on here. But hold up, wait a minute. So listen. Hold up, y'all. Sometimes it be the Wi-Fi. That's what it be. So listen. Y'all listen. So for Mardi Gras, me, hey Pam, somebody reporting them. They can report what they want. They can't report YouTube because at the end of the day, whatever I'm going to say it on YouTube and I'm going to say it on Facebook. How about that? They can report whatever they want. It still ain't going to stop me from saying it. But listen, so for Mardi Gras, everything that me and my cousin had on, I bought her stuff and I bought my stuff. I lied to people. I did. So I lied and told people she bought her own stuff because at the end of the day, I didn't want nobody. In other words, let me say this. I'm not going to do something for somebody and then talk about it, right? But a lot of people know that she don't have no job. A lot of people know that she don't even spend money when it come down to buying certain clothes and all that. She would have never bought no M-Line. That was her first time ever having M-Line. Ever. Because she ain't going to spend no money and buy that type of stuff for herself. She not that type of girl. So, yeah, let me tell y'all. So, all right, remember, because I'm going to come back to this. On the flyer, my birthday flyer, which was out. But if y'all go see the birthday flyer now, she cut off there. And I'm going to tell you why she cut off. So on the birthday flyer, the first flyer that came out, the birthday flyer, June the 27th, my picture with the first picture with me with the boots on and the blazer or whatever, the turquoise boots. And then the second picture is me and I got the dress on and she's standing right next to me. That's the same one who was with me for Mardi Gras, who I bought all the M-Line stuff for. And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm saying this, because I ain't the one to do nothing for nobody and then go talk about it. She brought it to the internet, and I'm going to bring it back to the internet. Because at the end of the day, let me tell y'all something. I am a queen. I am a very good person. And at the end of the day, when people be there for me, I show my gratitude, my love, and I extend that love. That if they show me a little love, my problem is I think every time somebody do something for me, I got to go back and do something for them. That's who I was, not knowing that at the end of the day, if they do something for you and they walk away and you never see them again, they shouldn't be looking for me to do something back for them if they did it from their heart. That's me. When somebody do something for me, I always want to do something back for them because I don't want nobody to ever go around talking about what they did for me. No, you talking about what you, or I put your wheelchair together, or I help you in the car and all that. I don't want to give nobody the opportunity. That's me to say what they did without me saying I did something for you too. And it's sad that we live in a world like that where people feel like if they do something for you, they got to brag and boast and talk about it. But let me tell y'all, I'm going to say I've been a fool. I've been a damn fool, but I ain't finna be a damn fool no more. How about that? So, all right. All the Mardi Gras stuff. But let me tell y'all, let me go back. One day we met up and I saw her. And she be catching a Uber or she be walking or something like that sometime or whatever. And I love her daughter or whatever like that. Her family is like my family, right? So one day I don't bring nobody to my house. I don't bring nobody to my house unless I really got love for you or I feel some type of way. I feel like I could trust you or something like that. Because I'm not going, people that stole my stuff and all that kind of stuff that came up missing and all that. I don't worry about immaterial shit like that. But at the end of the day, if I can't trust you, I don't need to be around you. So I brought it to my house because we started going to karaoke, having fun, enjoying, she invited me to come here at karaoke and all that kind of stuff there, right? So I went to karaoke with her a couple of times, right? And I ain't gonna lie, going to karaoke, I was enjoying myself and this and that, right? So I brought it to my house. And the only reason why I brought it to her house, because I was a baby doll before, right? A baby doll, for the people that's out of town that don't know no better, you dress up like a little baby doll with the little bib and all that kind of stuff there, and with the little cane skirt and all that kind of stuff there. But when I found out what a baby doll really was, a baby doll was like a prostitute. Like back in the days, they'll dress up with the little thing under their dress and all that, to turn tricks to the sugar daddies, to the old white men, or be in the French quarters and down there on Esplanade and all that kind of stuff there. I found out that a baby doll wasn't nothing but an undercover hoe. I'm just saying. That's what a baby doll really consists of. But I like the part where you dress up and you look like a little baby doll with the little lace socks and all that. I wasn't a hoe. But I did find out that dressing up as a baby doll, the real title for being a baby doll is an undercover hoe. I'm just saying. Where they dress up and they go sneak out with the white men and all that kind of stuff there. And they got the thing under the dress, and they was hoes. Technically, they was. Excuse my expression. Lord, forgive me, because I'm just saying. I'm saying it for what it is. So, but I like the part to where I can get an opportunity to get creative and create and design something on Mardi Gras and dress up like a baby doll, but I have a unique style. That's what I thought it was all about until I found out that baby dolls was back in the days, they was hoes, right? So I let her come by my house. I was like, oh, we're going to get our stuff, this and this and that. Now, mind you, I ain't going to lie. I ain't no shade to nobody. I know she ain't had the money to get no baby doll outfit and all that kind of stuff there. I was like, well, I'm me with my stupid ass. I said, well, I'm going to get our stuff. I'm going to get our stuff. I did. I said, I'm going to get our stuff. Right. I bought our shoes. The jackets came from M-Line. The M-Line jackets almost $200 and some dollars. I bought the socks. The socks was $20. I bought the shirts. I bought everything. I bought everything. And I ain't gonna lie, if I had to do the math, I spent over almost $500. I did. I'm just saying. I did from time to time when you add it all up. Now let me tell y'all the flip side today. So when I brought her over to my house, I'll be in my house with, just to get away, because I stayed way out there. It was a nice time because it was company for me, and I enjoy her company, right? So one time I was in here and I think I was making the umbrellas, or maybe I was doing something for, I was preparing the stuff for our stuff for Mardi Gras. Maybe I was doing something. I think I had to went bought our shoes, right? So I was designing our stuff for Mardi Gras, and she was somewhere in the house or whatever, and she came back and she said, this for you? And I said, what you talking about? So to make a long story short, it was some money. And when she gave me the money, it was like, to me, I'm going to be honest with y'all. In my mind, that's loyalty to me. Because she thought, she thought that, first of all, when you're in somebody's house, you don't find nothing in nobody's house and think it's for you. So let me tell you about me. So since she found the money, and I was looking, and I was like, wow. So in my mind, out of the money, oh, you got to give me some of that. You got to go give me some of that, and this and that. And I was like, you know what? But mind you, let me tell y'all what, I didn't even worry about it. I didn't think about it. Now, I didn't buy all our stuff. I didn't pay for all our stuff, right? And in the midst of her giving me the money that she found in my house, I still gave her half of the money that she found in my house. And I didn't worry about it. I didn't think about it, because I'm thinking about her loyalty. Her loyalty lied within me. So I'm like, damn, well, I've been looking for this, or I don't even remember me having this or whatever. So I gave her half of the money. But you think she would have said, everything that you bought for me, don't worry about giving me half of the money. You could just keep that toward the stuff that you bought for me. Okay, that's all right. I don't sweat the small stuff. So I say, all right. Because I could have kept it, and I could have done this, and I could have done that. Okay, but in her mind, she thinking that I know about the money that she found, but I really didn't. And when she passed the statement about I could have kept it, I was like, oh, wow. Oh, you could have kept it. So in other words, if you would have knew that I didn't know about it, you saying that you would have kept it, right? Okay. All right. So we had a little falling out. We had a falling out about something she asked me for. All right. A lot of my M-line stuff that I bought from my nephew. And I bought, a lot of people might think, I didn't have people to tell me, oh, well, your M-line stuff or whatever, I know you get a discount, or your nephew gave you, and my nephew ain't gave me shit. And it's probably once or twice I got a discount. My nephew ain't gave me shit. Everything that I owe for M-line, I paid for that shit. Let's set the record straight. And out of all the time I didn't spend money, I ain't never got no major discount either. What, $2, $10 off? But let me say this. This live ain't about my nephew. But to the people who be, yeah, her nephew must have gave her that, or this and that. Everything that I bought from my nephew, after I buy my stuff, I get my stuff custom made, right? That's what I would do, my stuff. So the majority of my M-line stuff, I gave away because it made me mad. And I got caught up in my feelings. Because none of y'all youngsters out there gonna disrespect me and think I'm gonna represent y'all or spend my money with none of y'all. I don't give a damn if you do hair. I don't give a damn you do nails. I don't give a damn what you do. If you kin to me, if you ain't kin to me, I'm not going to let y'all keep on playing in my face. So, all right. So I gave a lot of my M-line stuff away. Right? So, on the day when she found the money, I let that fly. Because I could be mad and I'd be like, you know what? It's all good. Because I'm still thinking about the good times, putting the wheelchair, nothing major. It's nothing major. Oh, I put your wheelchair together and I ain't nothing major. And another reason what made me still had love for is when me and her was in my car, she called her mama, had her mama on speaker on her phone. And her mama was saying, that little girl messy. And all this shit, because she told her mama, guess what? I was about to have a fight. And her mama said, that little girl is messy. Her mama said that about me. That's why y'all be putting people on the speakerphone, but y'all shouldn't do that because y'all don't know. And y'all don't know what the person on the other end gonna say. And the mama ain't know she was on speaker when she said I was messy. And I said, out of respect, because I ain't gonna never respect her mama, because that's like family, and she old enough to be my mama. I would never disrespect nobody's mother, even though she said I was messy, right? And she told her mama, that girl not messy, that girl ain't started none of that, that girl ain't even like that no more. Like, okay. So she took up for me, when it came down to her mama saying I was messy. And I said, if that's the case, everybody messy. I say a lot of people mess it like that. That's how I said it, right? So she allowed her mama to know that I was right there. So that conversation stopped because she let her know she on speaker, but it was too late. She already had been said I was messy, right? So, okay. So when she at my house, she asked me for something that I had for M-line. I told her I was getting them away. I ain't want them no more. I wasn't wearing them no more, but they still in the pack. They still like new. But I promised somebody else I was gonna give them to them. But she asked me, she was like, well, give me them M-lines that you say you ain't want no more. I said, nope. And she said, what you mean? No. Like that. And I said, no. Like that. I didn't have to explain to her why I said no. I just said no. So she said, well, F you then. I said, what you said? Because I was appalled. She said, F you then. And I said, did you say F me in my own house? Did you say F me because I didn't want to give you my shit after I didn't gave you all the shit that I didn't gave you? Now, mind you, I cleaned my closet in a lot of ways and gave her well over $3,000 worth of clothes or more that I've been had that I not been had, stuff that I don't wear no more. Hey, Paula, stuff that I know I wasn't gonna wear no more, I gave them to her. The bag was so big, she said, you ain't got to give me nothing else, just enough. I gave her leather jackets, I gave her all kind of clothes and stuff like that. Good clothes, leather jackets and leather skirts and all that kind of stuff. I gave it to her, right? But when she said, F me in my own house, I say, oh, so F me? I say, so that's what we doing? And she was like, well, I ain't never thought you'd tell me no. What you mean you ain't thought I would tell you no? When I didn't give you all this, I didn't pay for all this shit for us to wear for Mardi Gras, and you mad about something that M-line that I already promised somebody else I was going to give it to? Okay. So let me say this. So it's okay. So, I don't hold a grudge. I done saw a couple of times from then and stuff like that, and we participated, even though that happened, I still made stuff for her for Mardi Gras, and we still participated in Mardi Gras like it wasn't nothing, because I forgive people, but I still should have remembered she showed me who she was the first time. That's still who she are, right? So we still went out there for Mardi Gras. We was beautiful, I had designed our clothes and stuff like that. And she was saying, "Oh, I bought my own stuff and this and that." No, she didn't. She ain't pay for nothing. She ain't buy nothing that she had on for Mardi Gras. And I'm only saying that because at the end of the day, since you took it to the internet and I woke up last night and I saw you said something on the internet, all right, that's why I'm on the internet correcting you, right? So, okay. So back to the flyer. So after all that all happened, we didn't talk back and this and that. So one day, I called her to invite her to the comedy show, to the party, to the comedy show party. And she said, "Oh, I ain't know nothing about it and this, that, and nobody." I said, "Well, I called you, no, I hit your sister up on TikTok and I told her to tell you I lost I broke my phone for you to call me because I want to invite you, to the comedy show, and I want to invite you, to the get together, because when she had her birthday, I went to her party, right? I went to her party, right? Did left an hour away from where I live and went support her to her party, right? That was in March. Did. So go back to the flyer. So the flyer, back to the phone call. So I was like, "Well, look at the flyer." I say, "Whoever made the flyer," I say, "Remember when you had your birthday and I came in there like it was my birthday and everybody was saying, you was telling me, hey, Tawana, you were saying it's not her birthday." But I came to your birthday party to celebrate with you, and everybody was like, it was my birthday too, but it wasn't. But they was just overwhelmed and happy to see me, right? So I'm on the phone with her. We on the phone like 2:00 in the morning because she called me like it's 2:00 in the morning. So when she called me, I said, "Girl, they accidentally put you on my birthday flyer." And she was like, "Man, that's something and this and that, and there ain't nobody but God and all that kind of stuff there." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Because the person who made the flyer, they don't know her. You know what I'm saying? All they know is me." And my manager asked me for a picture. She said, "Send me the pictures that you want me to put on the flyer." But I never seen that she sent me a message. I never seen that. So when I looked, the flyer was already made without me sending a picture, because I didn't send a picture. And she went with her move and she did what a manager do. Well, I ain't gonna wait on her. I'm gonna just go on a page and pick out pictures. So she picked out the pictures, right? So y'all, the pictures on the flyer, if it was me, the picture with me with the boots on, I would have never chose that picture, right? Because I feel like that picture make me look older than what I am, right? No, I'm not outside tonight. I feel like that picture make me look older than what I am, right? Then when y'all see me in person, that picture make me look older, right? So it shows me with the boot picture on, right? And then it shows a picture of me and her together, right? So whoever made the flyer, they didn't really do nothing wrong. And I didn't see nothing that they did wrong, right? So I told her on the phone, I said, "Well, they accidentally put you on the flyer." I said, we were laughing on the phone. I said, "It's not your birthday," just saying stuff like that. And she was like, "Yeah, the cool hand, this and that, like that." So the phone hung up or whatever. So don't y'all know, she called me on yesterday. So I said, "Yeah, what's going on? What's up?" I said, "What's up, cuz?" She said, "Ask your person who made the flyer." Now she had time to think about all this. Let me tell you. And everything, let me tell you something. Everything shouldn't be about money when a person has been good to y'all. And I could raise my right hand to Jehovah. I've been good to this young lady. I didn't been good to her. And at the end of the day, somebody called me a damn fool or call me stupid. But I didn't been good to her, because at the end of the day, I don't look at what people don't have. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, I'm going to just do this or whatever. I'm looking at you know, her being around me might help me a little now and then. And when I was the baby doll and I was with them until, you know, I was with her sister and all them kind of stuff, you know, a baby doll then, and they put me out for some reason, right? But it's okay. But anyway, she used to always tell me, you know, if I gotta put a pin or I gotta sew my little suit or something like that or whatever, she will always help me. So I always looked at her as being my helper, right? So yesterday I got a phone call and I said, "What's up, God?" She said, "I just wanted to tell you to tell your manager." She ain't straight up say your manager, but she said, "Tell a person, I see that you got special guests, right?" She said, "Tell them that, no, ask them, can I be a special, I could be a M-Line baby doll and I could be a special guest for $300. So she said, I'm going to say it again. She said she could be a M-Line baby doll. So you're going to be an M-Line baby doll with all the stuff that I bought, and you're going to come to my party, my comedy show, and you want us to pay you $300? So I'm going to say this. See, in life, you know why some of y'all can't get ahead? You know why a lot of y'all ain't being blessed? Because y'all money hungry, y'all self-centered, and y'all think y'all be using people when y'all don't. So you mean to tell me I was worth doing all that for you, being there for you, lying, telling people that you paid for everything that you had on, but you say you want to charge me $300 to be a M-Line baby doll with all the shit that I bought for you to wear? And then not only that, you sent the message on TikTok. You sent the message on TikTok and said, tell your people to take me off your flyer. First of all, I thought it was a privilege to have you on my flyer. Because I'm a legend. I thought it was a privilege for you to be on my flyer, but you trying to ask me to ask the people, my manager, to give you $300 to come and perform as a baby doll at my birthday comedy show? Do I look like a damn fool? Let me tell y'all something. So a lot of y'all who I done been good to, everything that I ever did for each and every one of y'all in my life, God done gave me back that and some. A lot of y'all can't be blessed because at the end of the day, y'all not givers. Y'all always got your hand out for somebody to do something for y'all, but y'all think y'all be using people when y'all don't. That's why some of y'all can't elevate. How you gonna try to charge me to come to my birthday party, comedy show, to perform, when if that's the case, I can dress up in my own M-Line outfit and get paid for my damn self? Some shit y'all say gotta make it make sense. And then you gonna stay on TikTok. Tell them to take you off the flyer. Like, first of all, they just picked the picture out. That's how you get on the flyer. I know other people was wondering, well, it's her birthday, and why is she on the flyer? I know other people was trying to figure that out. So I ain't want to tell my manager when they made the flyers, I didn't think it was a big deal. But in her delusional mind, she feel like somebody advertising her, and she should be a special guest because she on my birthday flyer. Girl, you got to make it make sense. But you know what? I'm glad you showed me who you was the first time. But it was on me the second time. It was on me to think that you changed from being the person that you showed me you was the first time. It was on me for lying to your people saying that you paid for everything that we had on for Mardi Gras, and you didn't. You ain't paid for nothing. The only thing you paid for is when a lady did your skirt, took it up and all that kind of shit there. And then after you paid the lady to do it, you ripped it all up. And then the only thing you paid for was your tutu. But I did all the work. And the tutu wasn't that much. $20-some. The lady made me a skirt. I ain't wear that skirt. What you say? Who put that in her head? I don't know. I don't know who put it in her head to make her feel like because she was on the flyer, she was a part of a. It was just a picture of me and her on the flyer. It's my picture and her standing next to me. It don't say nothing about her being a special guest. It don't say nothing about her being a part of the show or none of that. So at the end of the day, I ain't see nothing wrong with the picture. But since she said that she want to get paid, okay, you're not getting paid from who? From where? For what? How you gonna try to charge me at my comedy show to perform at my comedy show what all the M-line stuff on that I made and bought? Why? Why? And we wouldn't be having this conversation if she wouldn't have never, under my picture on TikTok, she said, tell them to take me off the flyer. Oh, wow. That's an easy thing to do. Frankly, I don't even know how you get to be on the flyer because really it's not your birthday. It has nothing to do with you. So when I saw her on the flyer, I didn't even dispute it because I was like, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with her being on a little flyer, little birthday flyer, whatever. They just was showing a picture of me and her together. And that's the picture that they picked because they liked that picture of me. What kind of world we living in? We have some delusional people in the world. You got to be some kind of stupid if you believe that I'm going to give you money to come perform at my party when at the end of the day, I didn't buy all this for you. I didn't gave you nothing but clothes. I didn't did nothing but good for you. And now you talking about charging me to come to my event? Wow. I must look like Willie Foo-Foo or somebody. I'm just saying. I must look stupid. I must say on this forehead, this big forehead right here, and the hair way back here, I must have, and Maze, you are stupid. Got to be. Got to be. So y'all be very mindful when people, I'm going to say this again, when people show y'all who they is the first time, believe them. People be thinking you're stupid. Even people that sell stuff and all that, they go get that shit for a little bit of nothing and want double their money. But if I'm out there supporting you, don't think I'm stupid because like you found that knockoff shit or that or all that shit. I can find out about all that shit. But one thing about me, anything that I need, anything that I want, I got family members that love me. I got family members that I love. But some of y'all out there, y'all think I'm stupid. I ain't never gonna be no damn fool again. I done been dumb. I've been dumb. But everything I do from my heart with no strings attached. So if you think you getting over on me, do y'all know who child I am? For the record, do anybody know who daughter I am? Because I'm a daughter of a king. I'm a daughter of a king. And you don't get away, you just get by. Some shit just need to be addressed. Some shit you just, and people already know. People already know. That's why certain companies, I can't keep certain people I don't need to be around. Small-minded people. Small-minded, just small-minded. Somebody that got big dreams or they thinking about being around somebody that got thinking big dreams. Think big, B. Think big. Somebody got a daughter, got a party coming up, and they getting the tramps and they getting this and they getting that. And I told them I'd come and perform at the party. They say, hey, how much you charge? I said, I'll do it for you. But I got to learn, too, everything ain't for free. I leave all the way from where I live. That's a half a tank of gas. If I come out in New Orleans and I come to support you, at the end of the day, the least you can say, well, I'm going to give you some gas. I did one comedy show, and he didn't give me a quarter. He put me on the flyer. I did the gig, and he didn't give me a quarter. But it's okay. People do what you let them do. People do what you let them do. But that's what I love. But at the end of the day, I say, hey, love and being stupid is different. You could love to do that, but people only do what you let them do. Right. Right, Queen. Because at the end of the day, all the people that surrounded me, God is testing a lot of people. Even on the internet, He testing a lot of people. They got a lot of people that I shout out. A lot of people, I talk about their platforms and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you, they got people on the internet, they ain't telling their people about me. Because they're afraid that their people going to leave them and come over here but at the end of the day, it's enough money for everybody. But you know what? God be testing a lot of people. Because a lot of people be on the internet, they talk about the most popular people. Over here, your spirit gonna get fed. Over there, that's something different. I ain't talking down on nobody else, but we on two different paths. I ain't worrying about what they doing down yonder, but I know what I'm doing over here. Whatever they doing down yonder, that's between them and down yonder. But there's so many people on the internet that I speak highly of. I speak good to, and I talk to them, and you know what they do? They slick side try to throw shade on me. I go on their page. Girl, I don't care how many views you got, how many likes you got, how many people be on your page and all that. You ain't no better than me. Because you got all these followers and all. If I could come on your page, you could come on mine. So I said, I'm going to stop. If I could come on your live and listen to what you got going on, how come I don't see none of them on my lives? Unless they got fake pages. Because a lot of them I don't see on my live. I could go to naming a lot of people. I don't see none of them pop up on my live. The only one I see pop up on my live, I see Miss T. Too much. She pop up on my live a lot of time. And I see the after party pop up on my live every now and then. Other people, if I ain't call your name, I ain't never saw you on my live. And in real life, I saw them pop up on my live a couple of times. But if I don't call your name, I ain't see you pop up on my live. I ain't see your name. So I ain't calling your name if I ain't seen it. But I could come on y'all live and raise my hand and say good evening, how y'all doing, how everybody. I could come on all y'all live, but I don't see y'all on my live. So what makes them better feel like they could be better than me? What makes them feel like they could be better? And I go on OG Murder Live. And at the end of the day, the reason why I follow OG Murder and go on his live, because at the end of the day, when me and Miss Thing was going at it, OG Murder called me body by aim. So I got much love for Murder. But I be on his live. But I'm just saying, to all y'all that got y'all little fake pages and all that, y'all be seeing me popping in on y'all little live and all that. I don't be seeing y'all popping in on my live. Man, I could see damn good. But is I'm bothered, is I'm worried? No. But some things need to be addressed. And I'm addressing it. What makes you think you better than me? Y'all got the internet. I got the internet. Y'all got YouTube. I got YouTube. Y'all got Facebook. I got Facebook. Y'all got IG. I got IG. I can go on y'all page and see all y'all and comment on all y'all page. But y'all got a problem with me and mine. But it's okay. I'm not bothered. But I'm just saying some things need to be addressed because I be seeing some fake shit on the internet. But when shit going down, when that shit was going down with whoever my family is and all that, y'all ran y'all mess ass over here to see what I had to see. And even when I went on the internet and I was defending my nephew, they still try to come at my top, and I was ready for them. Don't play with me because I ain't the one. I'm gonna clap back. Just because I'm saved don't mean that I'm not gonna clap back. That's what I'm talking about, Patricia. Y'all think it's a game when people say they save and they ain't living like they used to live. Y'all think y'all could run up. Not this one. Not this one. Because if no matter whether I'm saved or not, if you play with me, we just gonna leave that there. What's understood don't need to be explained. That's why I stay out y'all way. Because I ain't trying to go to St. Gabriel. And I ain't no, but don't push me. But I see it for what it is. Y'all got to see people for who they is, all on the internet. Ain't nowhere in the world when I get off the internet, I shouldn't all, and I'm going to be honest with you, Patricia. Right. I'm going to be honest with a lot of y'all. I support a lot of people, but when I get off the internet, ain't nowhere in the world 2 likes, 3 likes, 4 likes. And I'm only saying that because I'm speaking real life shit. The shit that I'm speaking about life is everyday life. So at the end of the day, it should be flooded with young girls and young men. My life, it ain't about just me. It ain't about, he the messenger and I'm delivering the message. So you mean to tell me all these people that's on the internet that say they got love for me, that know my story, you mean to tell me y'all can't share the life of somebody that's going through so they can get their shit together? Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. I'm trying to get the ice. Somebody saying no more water in there. They got ice in here. Do. That's all right. I got a backup plan. Do. How about that? And you know what I noticed, y'all? Some of us, we want other people to change on the internet from being who they are and want them to get their life together. We want them to stop doing certain things. They got certain people on the internet. I be praying for them. But at the end of the day, people want to be who they want to be, and this their way of living. This what they think that's gonna win them over, and it's not. So us as individuals on the outside looking in, all we could do is pray for some people that's still thinking they want to be, still want to be a part of the wickedness in the wicked world. Some people, let them do what they do. They might change sooner than later. But right now, they ain't trying, they chasing the bag. And all money ain't good money. I'm just saying. It's not. It's not. I'm going to say it again. For the people in the back. Only what you do for Christ gonna last. So if you selling your soul, if you doing stuff out of the ordinary, if you ain't looking like you trying to get your life right, you're gonna continue to go through what you be going through. That's why you have good days and bad days, because at the end of the day, you got people telling you you can flip the strip, and some people are afraid of change. Some people scared of change. No, if I change my life, people ain't gonna like me. They ain't gonna look at me the same. Oh, wow. Oh, no, as long as I'm doing this and I've been doing this, I get more likes and more views. The minute I change, so who you living for? Who you living? So that means if you not changing because you have to put on a certain facade, or you got to put on a certain image, that means you ain't living your life for you. Hey, Miss Gigi, Gwendolyn. So you ain't living your life for you. You living your life for people. If I was living my life for people, I wouldn't be happy within myself. I can't live for people, because living for people, guess what? Ain't never good enough. Let me say it again for the people in the back. Living for other people, trying to change you for other people, ain't gonna never be good enough. But I could tell you who it's gonna be good enough for. If you change for Jehovah, no matter what, you might be going through some bumps and bruises and all that, but it's gonna be good when you do come out. Why are people so afraid of change? Why are people so afraid of giving up certain things? It's not a whole lot he requires. He just requires you to live right, to acknowledge him, and stop with the shenanigans. You think, oh, I'm gonna send somebody, he gonna punish somebody because somebody say, like we was talking about the other day, we was talking about, people lie and all that. As long as you don't lie to where it costs nobody their life. Long as you ain't lying. A lie is a lie, whether it's a small one, a big one, a large one, a super love, a big lie. A lie is a lie. But I don't see where you're gonna be persecuted because you told a lie. Long as your lie didn't destroy somebody else's life. Because I ain't lying. When certain people call, I be lying. I be lying. So y'all lie to some of the people some of the time. And y'all, just because you lie don't mean you ain't saved. You still could be working on you in the process of you lying. Come on, Patricia. Let me say it again for the people in the back, Patricia and Monique and Tracy and Wanda. Let me tell y'all, you could be lying to some of the people while you're working on you. I'm just saying, I know I'm not perfect. So if you're looking for Miss Perfect, oh, she lying now, she Miss Perfect. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not perfect. But do I still lie a little bit? I do. Girl, what you was doing? Sleeping. Wasn't. Just didn't want to talk to you. So why you have to lie? Because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I really didn't have to lie. I just wanted to tell you I was asleep because I didn't want to talk to you. You say according to the Bible. I said, I never said, well, you say according to the Bible, you shouldn't lie, right? That's still lying. So since you say that's not true according to the Bible, what is according to the Bible about lying? I ain't never said it was right. So don't go to coming at me. I ain't never said it was right to lie. Don't be trying to come at me. I know it ain't right to lie. But I said I still lie every now and then. So since you said, according to the Bible, can you just quote the scripture about lying to me? I'm going to wait because somebody else need to know that too. Because I'm going to tell you again, I know lying is not good. But I do know the majority, everybody, even the saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, they still lie too. Since we want to be technical. Yeah, don't get it twisted about my words. Because at the end of the day, I'm sure everybody that lie, no lying is not right. Lying is not right. Let me tell y'all something about me. And I'm going to tell y'all something about y'all. Y'all people that think y'all so perfect and y'all holier than thou and all this, and y'all still doing little shit that y'all shouldn't be doing, but y'all want to come at the people that let me tell y'all, no shade to none of y'all, but I got a personal relationship with God. I got a personal relationship with God, and I know wrong from right. Some of y'all abomination. Some of y'all live in the word, reading the word, and still not applying y'all life by the word. I respect an honest person. I respect a person that say, you know what? I love God. I ain't doing none of the things I used to do, but I ain't perfect. You know what I want to say to a lot of y'all Christian people out here? Stop making it like y'all so damn holier than thou and y'all ain't backbiting and y'all ain't still living in sins. You're a work in process, I'm Arthur, and a lot of ones too with the Bible in their hand. A lot of people holding the Bible in their right hand. They go to court, get on the stand and say, you know, you promise to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God, and they still lie. A lot of y'all lie on a stack of Bibles. But y'all always want to be around here pointing the finger at somebody else, trying to judge somebody else when you know damn well you're not perfect. Everybody with common sense know that when you tell a lie, it's not okay. So I'm still waiting on a scripture so I could tell the people the part in the Bible where it says about you lying and what can happen to you for lying. Because at the end of the day, I know lying to people can cause a lot of problems. People that lost their lives, people incarcerated for people lying on them. So I'm not a child of God because somebody called me and they say, well, when you gonna pay the bill? And I say, I'm gonna pay it tomorrow. And knowing in my mind I'm not gonna pay it tomorrow. So I just told a lie. So that means you're gonna prosecute me. That means Jehovah gonna persecute me because I lied about something that simple, that small. Come on, y'all. Y'all need to stop around here judging people. Y'all got to work on y'all people skills. When they come down to people, you got to point the finger back at yourself. And no, God don't. He don't like lukewarm people. But at the end of the day, he know ain't none of us on here is perfect. They got some people come on here and tell you about God on all these platforms, and I bet you they got flaws. But they ain't gonna make you know what their flaws is. I bet you they ain't gonna tell you what their flaws is. I bet you they ain't gonna tell you what their wife doing. I bet you they ain't gonna tell you what their husband doing. I bet you they ain't gonna tell you what their children doing. I bet you they ain't gonna tell you the lie they just told. Because everybody want everybody to think that they perfect. Not everybody. Some people take accountability and some people be transparent and some people ain't gonna come on the internet and say, you know what? I've been serving God, but I fell short a couple of times. I've been serving God, but I know my wife been cheating on me. I've been serving God, but I know my husband been cheating on me. Y'all ain't got the balls to do that. I've been serving God, but yeah, I lied to my husband. I've been serving God, but yeah, I lied to my wife. But y'all still won't point the finger at the people who ain't get to where they need to be. A lot of people working on them. And I ain't never gonna come on the internet and deceive nobody. I know without a shadow of doubt, lying is not good. Yeah, we got these so-called Christians and that want to be perfect. Say you want to be perfect, but I guarantee you, I can tell you, you are not perfect. I can't read it. Because we're going to have this conversation. When I come back on here another day, we're going to have this conversation because I'm going to get some lessons. So when y'all try to come back at me, I'll be able to fight y'all with certain things. Because some things I forgot. But don't get it twisted about me and Jehovah, because at the end of the day, I know wrong from right. But I know ain't none of us perfect. Not one person on here is perfect. If you say you perfect, you at the wrong place. I'm not perfect. Y'all around here talking about this one and talk about that one and acting like y'all don't fall short. Like y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't cuss. Y'all don't do none of that. Miss Perfect, Mr. Perfect, you perfect, but your wife ain't perfect. But your husband ain't perfect. That's still your husband. That's still your wife. Let me see you divorce your husband because he ain't filing in Jehovah like you filing him. Let me see you divorce him. Let me see you cut some of that money off because you want to follow Jehovah and he don't. Well, if I'm following Jehovah and he don't want, that means we going to be unequally yoked, and that means I'm not going to be with him. As we all have come short. But I guarantee you, when I become a witness, if my man / gonna be my husband, he gonna be a part of what I'm a part of. So let me see some of y'all be like, you know what? I know the word, I know the Bible and all this. I'm saved, sanctified. filled with the Holy Ghost, but my husband don't want to go to church. My husband don't want to read the Bible, but I'm in the house and I'm reading the Bible and it's just me, but my spouse ain't working on herself. She ain't working on herself. Let me see you leave the marriage. Some of y'all too scared to walk out because y'all only in marriage for stability. And if God whisper in your ear and say, well, you've been saved for quite some time, and this man or this woman been telling you they're going to get their life right, and they're going to draw closer. How many years he been saying that? How many years she been saying that, and they ain't doing it, they ain't did it yet, and you still want to act like you so perfect and so holier than thou, but you ain't left him yet. You ain't left her yet. I'm just saying, don't come over here acting like I don't know wrong from right, because I know wrong from right. I get chastised. I know I was getting by. I wasn't getting away. I know now. If I knew then what I know now, ain't none of the stuff that I did in my past, I would have never did. I would have been too afraid of karma coming back. Of me repenting, paying for my sins. Now I know what sins is. You think I don't know it's wrong to lie? Don't get it twisted. I ain't trying to lead nobody into believing that a lie is okay, but I'm letting them know he ain't gonna crucify you. Because guess what? All us to be crucified. Y'all lie on your income tax forms. Y'all lie to your children. Y'all lie to your grandchildren. Y'all lie to your husband. Y'all lie to your wife. All of y'all lie. And the ones who don't, to God be the glory. How about that? Mr. and Mrs. Perfect. Y'all got to be some kind of delusional to believe some of these grown people don't know that telling a lie is not right. You think these people don't know that telling a lie is not right? But like I said again, he ain't gonna crucify me for telling a lie to somebody. I ain't getting nobody unalive. I ain't getting nobody hurt. I lied to a bill collector, or I lied to my sister, my brother, or my friend. So y'all, oh, you're a hypocrite because you lied to the bill collector. Oh, well, it's a lot of us that saved that still in y'all mind want to believe that we are hypocrites. I'm just saying. Because y'all do know that they got people out there in the world that judge you on some of the things you say, like you dumb, you just stupid, you just don't know no better. A lot of people don't even like to talk to me because they don't like the fact that I'm going to give them the real. They want me to sugarcoat about things I be talking about. They want me to not say what's right. They want me to go along to get along, and I'm not doing it. Y'all get along good with people that go along to get along. Y'all get along very good with people that, the okay people. Y'all get along with them good. Somebody like me, I don't get no phone call. I very seldom get phone calls now. And that's a good thing. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I don't owe nobody nothing but the people that call me. I don't even owe them. But guess what? I'm going to embrace the people that embrace me. So don't try to, I done made it here to be 60. I'm about to be 60 in a couple of weeks. And you think I made it here all these years to let somebody to try to come on the internet and try to make me understand what they want me to understand? A lot of y'all want me to understand what y'all want me to understand, but look at your life. So y'all think all the Christians, All the people that's Christians, y'all just think they perfect people. They don't slip up every now and then. They got children, they got families. So you don't think that they slip up every now and then. But in y'all mind, everybody that's a Christian supposed to be a perfect person. And we ain't got one. We ain't got no perfect person. Nobody's perfect on here. So y'all can miss me with that little bull crap, somebody being perfect. Nobody's perfect. Oh well, but I can read the Bible every day and I could put it on YouTube. When I get off here, I'm gonna pull up YouTube and I'm gonna find out about lying, and I'll come back and tell y'all what it means when you lie. Because I know you shouldn't be lying. That's why I didn't got my butt whipping, because I told a lie. But I forgot we dealing with a bunch of perfect people that don't do nothing. So if he say we all imperfect people, why are you on here trying to make yourself feel like you better than somebody else because you know this and you know that? Yeah, somebody on here might not know what the Bible says. Somebody on here might ain't never read the Bible. Somebody on here might ain't never went to church. But that because they don't go to church and they don't study, that mean that God don't love them. What about the people that can't read and write? So God don't love them because they can't read and write? Come on, somebody. What about the people that want to go to the kingdom or that want to go to church, that want to do this and want to do that, and they can't? So that means God gonna say they don't love him. I don't love them. If that's the case, a lot of us to be unloved that don't go to church, don't go to the kingdom. Oh, a lot of people wouldn't get love from Jehovah if the world was like some of y'all want it to be. I don't care if I don't have no friends, no family, no, everybody could fall off who don't love me, because at the end of the day, guess what? The people who gonna love me. The people who don't, oh well. Oh well. People have the nerve to want to point the finger. Oh well, let me point the finger at her. Let me say this, and let me say that, and let me say this. Well, let me do some background checking on your life. I bet you got some flaws. I bet you the main people that be on here and people be on all these platforms that be screaming God and Jehovah and all that kind of if you do a background check on some of them, you'll be like, well, damn, I thought she was so holier than thou. I thought she was perfect. But by me knowing better, I know everybody's not perfect. I know everybody's not perfect, even me. So why should I put all my effort into believing that y'all so perfect when I know y'all not? When he say we all fall short. But of course, we got the naysayers and the people that's on here that's going to judge other people because they feel some type of way. Y'all can miss me with some of that. I'm just saying. Don't act like I ain't make it to be 64 without a reason. The best thing in the world when some people don't know the word. They got some people that don't know the word. Some people don't know the Bible. Some people don't know. Some people don't go to church. Some people ain't never went to church and this and that. But basically what some of y'all saying is that God don't love the people because they don't go to church. Yes, Patricia, she love you too. So y'all saying the people that don't go to church, the people that don't study the word, the people that don't go to the kingdom hall, y'all saying Jehovah don't love them? If y'all saying Jehovah don't love them, y'all wrong. Because some people don't go because they can't go. And some people then went, and some people then been destroyed and hurt by some of the things that didn't happen in the church house. One thing about me, I don't need nobody to force God on me. But I got God within me. I got God within me. So at the end of the day, you think I ain't ready to fight each and every one of y'all when y'all try to come at me? So you think I'm that illiterate and stupid so I don't know wrong from right? I've been here 60 years. I know wrong from right. That's why I don't do the shit that I used to do. Now, as far as me telling a lie, yeah, but I ain't trying to get nobody unalive. I ain't really getting nobody hurt. I ain't doing that. a bill collector, a friend, yeah, I lie every now and then. When I don't want to be bothered, I was sleep. No, I wasn't. I just don't want to hurt your feelings. And I ain't tell you, or I ain't just saying won't talk. So they got a lot of people like that. A lot of people like that. They got people that lie on me. Just like they got people lie on me, they got people that lie on each and every one of them. Somebody lie and say you said something that you didn't even say. They got a lot of people on the internet, they go along to get along. I done heard people on the internet lie. Oh, she this and she that. Literally, they had one miss thing on the internet just lied about me, lied her ass off about me. She said all kind of shit about me, and everything she said was a lie. I mean, everything. If I would have went on her live, I wouldn't have went on live. I would have made her look like a damn fool. If you gonna talk about me, have your facts and say, well, and if it's true, I'm gonna say, yeah, I did that. They try to lie and say I was a bully. I ain't never been a bully. Now I'll fight somebody, and I'm gonna hit first. But as far as me being a bully, nah, I know what a bully consists of. Hey Alexa, what is a bully?
As a noun, button can have a few meanings.
Girl, I ain't saying nothing about a button.
Knob, or the like for sewing or otherwise attaching to an article, as of clothing, serving as a fastening passed through a buttonhole.
Button.
2. Anything resembling a button, especially in being small and round, as any of various
now much as she be in my business,
tags,
she think I said button.
Badges,
I ain't saying nothing about a button.
Etc. 3. A badge.
Stop, Alexa, stop. Hey Alexa, I said, what is a bully? A bully.
As a noun, bully can have a few meanings. 1. A blustering, quarrelsome, overbearing person who habitually badgers and intimidates smaller or weaker people. 2. A man hired to do violence. 3. A pimp, procurer. 4. Good friend, good fellow.
A big person overpowering a little person. A pimp. Bullies. Hey, Elizabeth. Bullies. I ain't never had to bully nobody. See, people gonna say, oh, well, Ann wasn't nothing nice to justify the shit that they did to Ann. I wasn't nothing nice to who? I fought girls. Girls fought me. I don't call if I slapped somebody because they said what they said. They ain't been no bully. It was two of them. But people could say what they want. Again, I should have kept my hand to myself. No, but I didn't. I went off of my emotion. But that don't make me no bully. A bully is intimidating somebody, and every time you see them, you picking with them. So y'all need to get that straight. Calling me a bully. Some things I'm just not. I'm on site. If I got something on my mind, I got something to tell you, or I feel like you damn, I'm pulling up. That's who I was. Ain't no bully. Every time I see somebody, I'm picking with them, all that. Nah, that wasn't me. So get y'all shit straight when y'all talk about me. If you're going to talk about me, and then somebody talking about, oh, I paid for this and this and that, I paid, all that was lies too. Girl, you ain't never gave me a quarter in your life. Look at you and look at me. I'm just saying, you ain't never paid for nothing for me. People lie to make themselves look good. Come on now. Before I had to eat off of anybody's table, if I ain't had no food, I know how to go out there and get it, even if I had to steal it. But I ain't got to do none of that no more. I'm good over here. I'm good within myself. I ain't got to take nothing from nobody. I'm more of a giver than a taker. And if I ever took something, I wish I could give it back double, even to the stores I took from. But they got that back on insurance. But at the same time, I paid for stealing people's shit. Even when you go in the store and you steal shit, you still stealing. And it still don't make it right. And what about the people that don't steal, but when they see a thief and they feel like they could get a little bargain, they still gonna buy it. So if y'all got so much hate in y'all heart for somebody that's stealing, why y'all still buying hot shit? I'm just saying, to the perfect people. Somebody come to your house right now with a deal. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna buy it. You ain't trying to question where it came from, who they stole it from. Some of y'all gonna still buy the deal of the day. But yet and still, y'all want to persecute people for living right and try to make them feel some type of way because you feel like you know the whole Bible, you know everything about the Bible. So if you know the whole Bible and you know everything about the Bible and you're a Christian, how many people you saved? How many people you got saved? I'm just saying. Because at the end of the day, a lot of us that be, first of all, us that's trying to live right, we go through a process. And the process that we go through is like you're going to go through some bumps and bruises. So just because I'm a Christian and I'm saved and I changed my life, don't mean I'm perfect. So when y'all call people hypocrite and all that kind of stuff, y'all be so quick to say, oh, they ain't nothing but a hypocrite because they still out there doing this and this and that. Some shit that I still could be doing, I ain't doing it because the person that I portray myself to be, it ain't gonna line up. It gotta line up with the word of God. I know lying don't line up with the word of God. He don't want us lying, but I'm working on me. So when I lie and say I was sleeping and I wasn't, okay, I did it. Now what? I ain't out there killing unaliving nobody. I ain't stealing. I ain't jacking. I ain't robbing. And I ain't out there wilding out with the wicked. So they got people that's very judgmental. You want to judge people and say you better than people because you got more wisdom than some people. And you thinking you going to make it in because you know the word, you know the Bible, you go to Bible study, you go to Kingdom Hall, you going to judge all the people that's not perfect when you are imperfect, your damn self. I ain't judging nobody. I ain't judging no lesbians. I ain't judging no punks. I ain't judging none of them. That's their life. However they chose to live their life. Is it wrong? Yeah. Is it my business? No. Do they have to live with me? No. That's their life. And that's the life that they chose to live. Do I hate them? No. Who am I to judge? Who are you to judge when you doing stuff behind closed doors? See, you see the lesbian, you see the whatever it is, but what you doing behind closed doors, and you ain't letting nobody know, but you could judge the ones who out in the open. Wow. Ain't that something? Y'all could judge people for what they going through on the outside, and y'all could see it's visible. So when you look in the mirror, you thinking nobody can't see that your lifestyle. So y'all think all the people that's out in the openness with their status and the person that y'all think they're the only ones that. What about the people that's undercover with it? What about the people that's doing it and that you know they like that, but you might drinking water, minding your business, and you ain't telling nobody because it ain't your business. But they talking about the people who out in the openness, but what about the ones who ain't out in the openness? In order for a female to say, well, you know what? I do a threesome with my husband, and we can do 2 girls and him. So you think if you do a threesome with your husband or your significant other, if you and a girl and your husband, that don't make you a lesbian? Because I heard somebody say that online. Well, I do a threesome with my old man, but I don't like it. Run that by me again. So, girl, you promised to give him, and y'all gonna do the threesome and all that. But she said she don't like girls. So, run that by me again. So now, you delusional or you confused. Because if you be with a girl and you're a part of a girl, even though you got a man in present, that means you go both ways. I'm just saying. See, y'all got to listen to some people when they talk, because they'll try to confuse you when you don't know no better, even with the word of God. See, I never get on here and make it seem like I'm so holier than thou and I live a perfect life and all this. I'm at peace within myself. Is I'm perfect? No, not at all. But is I'm living a life that I used to live, Jack Rob and all that kind of stuff? I ain't doing none of that. Still, I ain't doing none of that. But I know I ain't perfect. But I know if somebody call and I don't want to be bothered, and they ask me a question and say, why you answer the phone? I'll say I was asleep when I wasn't asleep. I just ain't want to talk to you. I'm just saying. But on the other hand, I ain't none of what I used to be. I ain't doing none of that. So y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all can lie on me and say I did this and I was like this. I wasn't none of what y'all say I was. But who I say I was, that's who I was. If I say I was a jacker, was. If I say I was a robber, was. If I say I was a Yale, was. If you slept with all type of men for money, big time drug dealer, I don't care if you slept with a man because you wanted a Louis bag, an MCM bag, a Chanel bag, and you went do a little one-hitter quitter, you was a Yale. Because you did it because you wanted that bad. You did it because you wanted some money. So how y'all could be around here talking about the prostitutes on Shepmenter Highway, on Airline Highway? Y'all could talk about them because they visible. What about the ones that's not visible? Your mama, you. So what makes it different? The only difference is that they exposed and you did yours behind closed doors. But you just turned the trick too. See, a lot of y'all want somebody that's gonna sugarcoat to y'all. Y'all want somebody to get on the internet and say, well, that's not this and that's not that. It wouldn't be me. A lot of y'all women that's on the internet, before y'all done got married and changed your life, and now y'all saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, but a lot of y'all was Yayos. No, and I wasn't. So the man you went seeing about the horse, you ain't sleep with him? So the man that called you and he gave you some money and y'all did a little 1, 2, 3, you was a Yale for a little 1, 2, 3. You might not look at it like that, but you was a Yale. I was a Yale. Y'all can lie to some of the people some of the time, but y'all can't lie to the people all the time. Y'all don't take accountability, and some of y'all is never going to be transparent. But yet and still, y'all won't come on the internet and talk about me, talk about other people. But at the end of the day, y'all can't say nothing about me that I ain't already said about myself unless y'all make up some shit. Now that bully shit, y'all made that up. That fighting shit, that's some real shit. That lying shit, that's some real shit. That stealing shit, that's some real shit. That jacking shit, that's some real shit. That robbing shit, that's some real shit. All that other shit y'all talking about with and this and this and that. When y'all say she wasn't nothing nice, there you go right there. There you go right there. And he still left me here. So who are y'all to judge me and talk about what I did in my past? And I must have been doing something good. He still left me here. He with a pim right here in my chest. He still left me here when he could say, you know what? I felt like she was the scum of the earth, so I'm gonna just take her out of there. He left me here for a reason and a season. Even though I be going through what I be going through, he still left me here. Even though I used to be crying while the children and the grandchildren and all that, he still left me here and he still brought me out. Now what? Is you gonna give up him over there that promise you he gonna get his life right with Jehovah? Is you gonna give up her over there that gonna say she promised to give her life to Jehovah? Is you gonna give them up? Because y'all been together for a long time and she ain't changing for you and you ain't changing for her. Because nobody don't want to go because of stability. Somebody's scared to walk out because they feel like, oh, I didn't put too much in this. But at the end of the day, if you want to get your life right And this person started lying, talking about that y'all unequally yoked. This person been lying for decades about they gonna marry you. You been lying decades, y'all gonna get married. Y'all ain't married yet because there ain't nobody marrying nobody. When you gonna get it through your head? Y'all ain't getting married. You want to be married. You want a nice house. Somebody saying, I don't want a nice house because of the insurance and ain't nobody, I don't want this and well, that's you. Oh well, they got dream killers. Somebody's saying, well, I don't think you should buy a house because you're gonna have to do this and you're gonna have to do that. God been provide. They got somebody in a $200,000-$300,000 house and they don't know who been making a way in their mind for them to pay the bills for the last couple of 2 years. Nobody but Jehovah. Talk to some people that don't have a job, that living in $300,000-$400,000 house, $200,000 house, $100 and some $1,000 house. Ask them who been providing for them. You don't think if he brought you to it, he ain't gonna bring you through it? You don't think if he brought you to it, he ain't gonna bring you through it? Huh, Patricia? What do y'all not realize that every day that y'all wake up, he bring you to it to bring you through it? For some of y'all, it's punk ass parents, punk ass grandparents, and at the end of the day, y'all don't have nothing to stand on. I got a lot to stand on, even when I'm sitting down. Every day I wake up, I want to thank you. The stuff that some of y'all complain about, somebody wish they had. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's gonna rain all the whole weekend. Oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's too hot. I'm not going outside in all that heat. It's too cold out there. So you either want the spring, the fall, the summer, the winter, or you just don't want none of them because you just complain about everything. Y'all just complain about everything. Do y'all not know that this not your world? He made good and evil, summer, hot and cold, winter. But y'all complain about every little thing. Ain't nothing Jehovah do for y'all. Some of y'all ain't never satisfied. That's why some of y'all still stuck. And y'all gonna continue to be stuck. Because some of y'all think y'all just perfect. Think you supposed to quote the scripture to somebody and boom, their life is perfect. Let me tell y'all something. To the people that's on here, y'all could tell the people that's not on here. Change is good. And when you change, you still can enjoy your life. You still can enjoy your life when you change. I'm going to say this again for somebody who don't know. A lot of these young people and some older people don't know. When you acknowledge Jehovah for who he is, you become saved. It's just that simple. When you acknowledge him for who he are, you become saved. And once you become saved, you can start working on you. That means no backbiting, no lying, no cheating, no stealing. All the bad things you've been doing, you got to start cutting it off. You got to start, and it ain't going to be easy. It's going to be day after day after day. You're going to stop cussing. You're going to break that habit. You're going to stop lying. You're going to break that habit. You're going to start cheating. You're going to break that habit. You're going to stop being in a bunch of drama, mess, and confusion. You're going to stop talking about people. And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? When you stop doing all them things, that's when the enemy going to start coming to attack you. All kind of ways. He's going to attack you with your family. He's going to attack you with your spouse. Even if your spouse, if you in a relationship or you're in a marriage and you saved and your spouse not saved, he's going to use your spouse against you. It's going to be an attack from the person that's weak. The weakest link, that's who he's going to use. Even if it's our children. Once we get to a place where he put us all in a barrel. Say all us saved people in one barrel. And all us strive and we didn't pass the test. And we still got a little bit of more steps. And when we get to that where we got peace within ourselves, and we know deep down inside without a shadow of doubt, we made it, we almost to that final end. Here come the enemy. He coming. He coming like a thief in the night. Your daughter that ain't never talked to you or disrespect you a day in her life, you wondering, now all of a sudden, who raised you? That's not the daughter I raised. That's not the son I raised. So now you won't be disrespectful. So now that's your test. He testing you to see if you're going to pass the test. Because now all the days that you've been working on you should be to the point to where you can humble yourself. And the whole while I was being in a wheelchair, I wasn't there. Because when they talk about me, I'm lashing out. I'm going on and I'm going ham. Because the mouth is deadly. And then after I go ham, he convict me. I can't calm down until 72 hours. I'm tossing and turning, tossing. And he said, now why you did that? Now why you went on there and you showed your little tail? Why you went, when I told you at the end of the day, all you have to do is humble yourself and say what you want to say, but say it in a respectable way. Now you got to go redeem yourself because you didn't set yourself back. See, when we indulge in unnecessary foolishness, see, I ain't saying that we can't clap back, but we got to know how to clap back. See, the enemy be waiting for us that say we Christians and we love God. They waiting for us to attack so they can say, I told you she a hypocrite. She don't know, she ain't serving no God. That'd be the first thing they say. Well, girl, you start ain't on there cussing like that. She won't talk about God, but she was on there cussing. Oh, because they want you to be perfect. Now they want to prosecute you and throw darts at you and call you a hypocrite because somebody didn't play with you and you didn't lashed out. But God knows our every move. God knows what we're going to say and what we're going to do before we even do it. So to the people who want to change their life, when you change your life, it's a beautiful thing. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. It's not easy. Change is not easy. Change is saying, I'm going to stand on principles, morals. You're going to stand on the principles. That means no matter what come my way, I'm going to stand. You want to graduate from high school, right? So you got to put in the work and you got to stay out of trouble. You don't want to go to jail, right? So you got to put in work and you got to stay out of trouble. Because all the things you used to do, you right here, and you got the worldly friends right there. So the worldly friends gonna try to drag you back into the world that you was in at one time. So if the only way you can change, and they're gonna say you acting funny and you thinking you all that. Nah. He said separate yourself and come from among them. And they ain't gonna understand. Well, she acting funny. I don't talk to her, she don't call me no more. Because he separated you. Because you're a different person now. You can't sit at everybody's table. Sitting at their table, you on a whole nother level. They're not even on the level you on. So why you want to be a part of them and their shenanigans? He done made it to where they don't even like you like that. He already showed you who they was and you still want to be a part of it. Oh, well, girl, why y'all don't call me? Well, I want to go out. He said, no, I separated you and I separated you for a reason because I'm going to show you who they really is. And when he show us who people is and we still don't take heed, he back up and let us go to where we got to go to. Because he already done showed you. I already done showed you who they was. No matter what they say, they could come on here and put up a scripture and quote all the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. But that, behind closed doors, that's not who they are. Don't believe what y'all see. Don't believe everything y'all hear. A lot of people put up a facade and make it seem like by you being on the outside and you're not in their house or in their company all the time, quite naturally, you're not going to know that they're not really who they portray themselves to be. You got to be led by the Spirit with people. God said, but let me tell you something. the enemy tried to set me up on the internet. I had Miss Thing Thing block. And when all this stuff went on and I was arguing, somebody said, Miss Ann, so-and-so said you got them blocked. But the enemy didn't allow me to remember why I blocked this person. So that was foolish of me to unblock somebody that I had blocked. But I couldn't think of why I blocked her. And when they said, Miss Ann, so-and-so say you blocked them, you need to unblock. They asking, can you unblock them? And me with my duck self, I unblocked them. And I wind up blocking them again. I shouldn't have never unblocked them. Because he showed me who she was the first time. And they had other people saying, oh, this ain't going to work with her and Miss Ann. And they had other people, hey, sister girl. They had other people that unfollowed me and was like, well, I thought y'all was friends. And I thought y'all were this and that and this and that. And I ain't know her. I met her through you. You met her through me, but you don't follow me, but you follow her. Because that let me know who you are. Because if you follow her, she's still about to mess in the confusion. And I'm not about it no more. So the people unfollow me because I'm on a new level. So they follow her because she's still on the same level. Hey, Tamala, I'm just saying. So when God removed people out of your life, why you want to be a part of somebody's life that talked about you, somebody that deceived you, somebody that misled you, somebody that lied on you? Why would I still want to be a part of your life if God already removed you out of my life? That's the dumbest shit ever. If God removed somebody out of my life, and I have been stupid too, God then showed me who she was, and guess what? He already showed me who she was, and I still give her a second chance. Lord said, I already showed you the first time. If he show you who people is the first time, you got to believe that's who they are. Somebody curse you out the first time and call y'all out your name, or you forgave them. But that don't mean they ain't going to do it again. Like Miss Thing Thing played with me. I forgave her, but I don't want no part of her. I could forgive you, but I don't want to deal with you. Because that shit that Miss Thing did to me with me and my son girlfriend, or she lied on me. So if she lied on me the first time, why would I want to deal with her a second time? Forgiving you is for me. When I forgive people, that's for me. So I can move forward with my life, whether they forgive me or not. But at the end of the day, only what you do for Christ gonna last. All that other shit, that wicked shit and all that shit ain't gonna last. It ain't. Y'all, I gotta end Facebook. I'm sorry. I love y'all. The phone going dead. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all tomorrow, Saturday. I'll give y'all a little something tomorrow. Y'all be blessed, Facebook. But anyway, if God deliver you from certain things, why would you want to go back? Certain friends, they don't talk to you no more because they feel like, oh, you bullshit because God done bless you and they want you to get them and all that. Why should you give people that ain't, why should you clap for people that ain't going to clap for you? You could clap for them, but at the end of the day, they ain't going to clap for you. With this internet shit, y'all should see everybody who your friends and who ain't your friend. Because the internet showing you. Like I stayed and I told everybody to post a picture of yourself. I said, everybody on June 1st, just post a beautiful picture of yourself. And I bet you your views and your likes not going to add up. That happened every day with me. I post videos and I know without a shadow of doubt, a lot of videos that I post, a lot of people, they ain't going viral yet, but they will. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like you when you change your life. Now, I come on here and be ignorant because I can be ignorant if I wanted to. Then they all gone. I could tell when the snakes arrive. I could tell when they coming over here for mess. Well, girl, let's go over there. Girl, you going over there? Girl, I'm going over there. Girl, I ain't going over there because she's trying to stay. She's talking about God and all this. And each and every one of the people that follow me that's not on here going to need to be saved. I promise you, everybody who not on my live, everybody who don't come on my live, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna have so many people following me. It's gonna be a sin of shame. It's not a sin of shame. But so many people following me, gonna be following me till it's gonna be ridiculous. So to all them people that think they hurt me by not listening to the live and not sharing the live and all that, y'all, girl, y'all not hurting me. Because y'all ain't doing nothing but elevate me. Like when they was on TikTok talking about Shamar, and Shamar ain't had nowhere to go and making fun of his body and all that, God raised him up right in front of the world. That's how stupid some of y'all is to believe that y'all got so much power that God ain't gonna rise people up. God been rising people up, and you ain't never too old to be rised up. But a lot of y'all better get your house in order. Because everything y'all seeing and believing on the internet and on TV and all that, when God come, he coming like a thief in the night. And he coming to get a lot of people. He gonna leave them stay here, but they gonna go through. They gonna go through. Some people they gonna go through. So y'all pray for y'all family members and pray for a lot of people that's out there in the wilderness because they gonna go through. Some people gonna want to unalive stuff. Some people gonna lose their mind because at the end of the day, they think the wicked is winning. The wicked is not. The wicked is restless. The wicked not winning. So y'all believe in the enemy having more power than Jehovah. Something madly wrong with y'all. Some of y'all don't believe in God. Some of y'all believe that, oh, it's something that wake y'all up. Oh, somebody. Oh, wow. Some of y'all are so disrespectful when it come down to Jehovah. So at the end of the day, he going to show up and show out. He got to show y'all he real. Some of y'all going to be crying for him. Saying, Lord, where you at? I'm sorry for everything. Some of y'all going to make it in because y'all going to acknowledge him and y'all going to catch y'all stuff and say, Lord, I know if I should have, would have, could have. But not everybody. He going to make an example out of a lot of people that y'all following and y'all think this the way to go. He going to make an example sooner than later. The last should be first and the first should be last. Since y'all looking up to people and y'all thinking that's y'all God and all that kind of stuff, then I don't worship nobody. Nobody but Jehovah. I ain't worship nobody on the internet. Ain't nobody before God. It's God, then me. I ain't put nobody on the pedestal. Poisoning y'all mind with all that internet shit about who talking about who got this and who got that and who doing this and who doing that. Poisoning y'all mind. But unlike somebody like me that's trying to tell y'all to get your life right because he coming, he's near. The world not going to come to an end, but it's a lot of stuff that's going to go on. It's so much in these cell phones. So I'm going to say it again. It's going to be a global warning. And everybody's phone going to be shut down for a couple of hours or maybe a day or two. And nobody going to be able to contact nobody. Because the world, people worship these cell phones, their tablets, their computer. Everything is tied into smart this, smart that. But ain't none of these internet things can outsmart Jehovah. All this is a distraction. Everything that we deal with that's smart is a distraction. So since y'all think y'all got it going on and y'all be boasting and bragging and all that, and I be looking and I be saying, oh well. Oh my. I'll keep on with y'all shenanigan, bragging, talking about what y'all got and all that kind of stuff there. Some of y'all gonna still be y'all looking good for now. But one day he gonna ask you, gonna tap you on your shoulder. The right one or the left, and he gonna say, did you save? Did you tell anybody about Jehovah today? Did you talk about, out of everything you talk about, did you talk about me today? Did you touch somebody's life today? Did you tell somebody that one day I was going to be knocking on their door? Did you tell anybody anything about me? I heard you talking about all the people and all the ones on the internet and all these and this one and worshiping all these other people, but did you say anything about me? Because he the Alpha and Omega. And I see a lot of y'all on the internet boasting and bragging and talking about you and giving yourself all the credit and all that kind of stuff. But I do know without Jehovah, I'm nothing. Because without him, it wouldn't be no me. But all y'all that be like, I did this and I didn't know, I celebrate Jehovah. I celebrate Jehovah and I'm going to celebrate me. And I want to thank you for allowing me to see another day. So within y'all life and the time that y'all been here on this here earth, who y'all did minister to? Well, I forgot, y'all can't minister to nobody because y'all don't know. And he said, forgive them because they know not what they do. And he said, we perish for the lack of knowledge. So all that knowledge that all y'all got, can y'all give somebody a little knowledge about what Jehovah said? Because every day I come on the internet, no matter what I'm talking about, he gonna get the glory. And guess what? I'm gonna say it again. If it's us versus them, who you think gonna win? Most definitely Jehovah gonna win. I'm just saying. He said only what you do for Christ gonna last. I don't care who stay and who go. But guess what? The ones who love him, in spite of whatever, we got some people that done been through so much in their life on the internet. So many people that been through so many things. And you might call them the scum of the earth, or you might look down on them if they tell you their whole life story and all the stuff they did and they passed and all that. But at the end of the day, you might look down on them because they don't know nothing about you. You only know what we tell you about us. But let me see if you man or woman enough to talk about all the low down dirty things you done did that you thought ain't nobody seen but Jehovah. You ain't got to tell it to me. But one thing about me, at the end of the day, I ain't got no shame in my game. And I love Jehovah. But I do know that I'm not perfect. How about that? I know that. So some of y'all thinking y'all winning out there in a wicked world when you really not. God looking for some people to touch somebody on the shoulder and say, let me tell you about Jehovah. Let me tell you about it. Because some people, I remember when I was coming up as a little girl, I thought Jehovah's Witness was people knocking on your door. I didn't know what they was knocking on the door. I didn't have to lie and say her not here. I didn't have to hurry up and run inside and lock the door until I talked to my grandfather. And my grandfather came down here. My grandfather named Warren Mays, senior. My grandfather came down here with his cold brim on, with his Stacy Adams on, with his snake skins, his gator shoes on from Rubenstein Brothers, with his hat from around there on Barone Street, with his suit on, with his tie with his handkerchief in his top pocket, and he was a witness. And I'm his granddaughter. And he told me, and I never knew that them people was only people going out to witness the word of God to people. And my grandpa said they threw piss all in your face. He saw people doing drugs and they curse you out like a dog. And all he was trying to do is save souls and tell them what the word of God said. And people ain't want to hear that. And it's sad to say, and he ain't lying, because where the people at now? But in a minute, when the rapture comes, they're going to be on bending knees crying out. All the ones who think they're on top. And that's the way of the world. Oh, well, this the way of the world. And everybody, and you got all the followers and the likes and all that kind of stuff. Have a lot of followers and likes of people that's following Jehovah. People that want to do the right thing, get their life. People that want to surrender. People that want to live good. Just because you change your life don't mean that you can't live good. Y'all don't think God gonna make sure his people live good? His people that serve him. You don't think He want his people that serve him to look good. Lord, I thank you. I thank you for creating a new person in me. I thank you for everything that you have did in my life to allow me to change my life. I thank you for your grace and your mercy. And he said, my grace and my mercy are sufficient enough for you. So if he says grace and mercy are sufficient enough for each and every one of us, why y'all still doing the same thing when he put grace on your life? And we do a little cussing, little this and this and that. But at the end of the day, he said, my grace and my mercy. Who are you to judge her because she cussing? Who are you to judge her because she lying? Who are you to judge certain people? Who are you to judge? And yeah, I don't like adulterers. I don't like people that mess with people because that's not the word of God. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Honor thy name. See, all the 10 Commandments, I'm going to come on here short tomorrow and we'll read the 10 Commandments so some people can understand the things that he say and he don't say. Because I know them, but I can't remember all of them off top. And then I'm going to come with a poem that I wrote. And it's called Do You Know What It's Like? And in there it said, do you know what it's like to repent for your sin and turn around and do it again? I'm going to say it again. I said, do you know what it's like to repent for your sin and turn around and do it again? That's a lot of all us. That's a lot of y'all. That's all us. All us that know repentance. Even though we repented, we still turned around and did it again. But I ain't going to keep doing it. Because I know sooner or later, one of these times, he's going to take the hand off you. Say, now you're going a little too far. I done forgave you 7 times, 7 times 7. And you still thinking you could do what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it. Nah, it's time for me to let you bump your head. That's what I'm saying. So when you got people that are coming at you because they feel like they want to quote the scripture, they want to talk about the Bible and all that, don't let nobody make you feel no type of way. Don't let nobody make you feel like they better than you because they know the word and they read the word and all that. Go knock on their door. Go knock on their door. Because some people be saying some shit and I be like, you know what? You doing what you want to do out of your emotion. But if God told you to take care of somebody or do this for somebody and this and that, but you saying, oh, it's overwhelming. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. At the end of the day, well, you think God allow you to be there for somebody and then gonna make it overwhelming? Come on, somebody. To be technical, life is overwhelming. Even the people that saved. You don't think we go through stuff? You don't think we have bad days? You don't think sometimes we feel like cussing somebody out? But that don't line up with the will of God. So I'm not going to come on the internet and cuss nobody out because the first thing they're going to be like, oh, she's a hypocrite. I told y'all she wasn't saved. And who are you to judge me? Who are you to judge anybody? Just because they doing what they doing, it had nothing to do with you. You too focused on worrying about other people and other people's lives and other people's business when you should be focusing on working on you. I'm not worrying about what's going on in nobody else's house. I'm not worrying about what's going on with nobody else's child. If you got a child that's rebellious, you got a child, well, however your child may be, that's still your child, and you still ask God to protect them and cover them. Whatever life they chose to be, that's still your child, and at the end of the day, you can't judge them. All you can do is tell them wrong from right. And if you're a child, what you're supposed to, well, I'm going to throw you to the wolves. You can pray for them. I don't like that you messing with somebody's husband, but I'm going to pray for you. I don't like that you messing with somebody's wife, but I'm going to pray for you. I don't like your lifestyle. I don't like that you smoking that stuff, using that stuff and all that. I don't like none of that you're doing, but I'm going to pray for you. And I still love you. If you need something to eat, I'm going to feed you. If you need something to put on clothes, I'm gonna clothe you. But me and your lifestyle is unequally yoked. So with that being said, I love y'all. But if you ever be on my live and you ever feel the need that if I'm saying something about what I said about Jehovah, don't ever get it twisted about me and Jehovah. I know wrong from right. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna never get on the internet and deceive nobody into believing they're wrong doing this right. But I ain't gonna get on the internet and tell somebody, oh, God finna crucify you because you lying. Or because you told somebody that you're gonna pay the bill and you didn't pay it. Now all that other stuff, getting somebody unalive and all that kind of stuff there, I don't want to be a part of all that. But don't try to make me feel some type of way if I tell a lie. I ain't told no lie to unalive nobody. I told a lie to a bill collector, or I told a lie from my friend. So don't make me try to make me feel some kind of way. But I know lying is wrong when you don't have to lie. A lot of us lie and don't have to lie. But I ain't lying for no reason. I ain't gonna just lie and say, you know what? Let me just tell this lie on somebody. Let me just lie and say somebody did something to me. Let me just lie and say I got a good husband. Let me just lie and say I got a good wife and all that. Yeah, right. Hey, sis. So with that being said, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'm out of here. And tomorrow is Saturday. We got Sunday. I'll see y'all half a day tomorrow. But at the end, it's supposed to be a rainy day tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all this weekend. So at the end of the day, y'all be blessed. And I'm out of here. I'm just saying. Don't try to come for me. Don't play with me.